I was on my evening stroll tonight, and as one tends to do, I decided to pull out the old phone and check to see if there's a podcast to listen to. And lo and behold, Ryan Rosillo had posted a new quarterbacks comparison to NBA players, and I thought, hey, I'll give Ryan Rosillo a listen. And he's usually a good podcaster, and he had some funny takes on there, some good comparisons. Some I agreed with, some I thought was pretty funny, comparing Luka to Trent Dilfer, and then comparing C.J. Stroud to Anthony Edwards, which I thought was a great comparison. Then he said something so absurd, so asinine, that I had to cut my walk short, hurry home, take a piss, and then come down here to piss on Ryan Rosillo for something that I can't believe we continue to have to talk about, which is Brock Purdy, and people still disrespecting him.
Brock Purdy, Hassan Whiteside. How did you come up with that one? Well, there's this lingering doubt, but then when you look at the numbers with Brock, you go, these numbers are nuts. Pat Riley, Eric Spoelstra, Kyle Shanahan. Whiteside actually wasn't good. The numbers were. The advanced metrics were off the charts, but Whiteside wasn't good. Brock Purdy is better than Hassan Whiteside. I thought about Gobert. Somebody who's pretty good, but just at the same time, it's like, why do you keep telling me this guy's good? I don't know that either of those work.
The man was the last overall pick in the draft. He then proceeded to steal Jimmy Garoppolo's job. Then he took his team to the Super Bowl in his second season and went toe-to-toe with Patrick Mahomes, the guy that Rosillo couldn't even come up with a comp for. What does this guy have to do? And then on Monday night, he goes and makes the Jets defense look like one of the worst defenses in the league. Doesn't even throw a touchdown, but still should have had one because he had Ayuk in the corner. But nonetheless, I've heard a number of people have takes on the Jets defense may not be good anymore. That's because of Brock Purdy. Now, yeah, he's in a great system. He's with good players. He's with a great team, but he doesn't have a receiver like Justin Jefferson or like Jamar Chase. He doesn't even have a receiver like CeeDee Lamb, and he seems to get more hate than all of those quarterbacks, Cousins, Burrow, Dak. And you could argue he's done more than two of those for sure, and just as much as Burrow in only 2 seasons played. I mean, the hate for this guy is just driving me insane, and thankfully my blood stopped boiling after hearing this take. He compared the man to Hassan Whiteside. Hassan Whiteside. What is that? That's not even close. And then he said, well, maybe you could go with Rudy Gobert. Rudy Gobert can't even get on the floor in the playoffs. Brock Purdy is winning games for his team in the playoffs. And again, going toe-to-toe with maybe the best or second best quarterback to ever play the game. I just don't know what to do anymore. The disrespect for Brock Purdy has to stop this season. At least Cerruti came in at the end with a decent take or a decent comparison, comparing Jalen Brunson to Brock Purdy. So thank you, Cerruti.
Can I give you an alter? I actually wrote down a Brock Purdy one that I think is decent. What about Jalen Brunson? Later pick.
That might be the winner.
Improbable rise, both smaller dudes. I mean, Purdy almost won the MVP last year, and I think some people were, Brunson had an incredible year. I think that's the comp.
I think that's the winner.
All right, we've all agreed. You have changed.
That's really good. No, I don't want to be. I'm upset with myself that I didn't see it.
No, it's okay.
I got all the angles. Yeah. Well, I think I was trying to be funny with Hassan Whiteside because he doesn't look like Brock Purdy. I like to change him up so it's not just visual.
Yep.
Yeah.